So I'm looking up the poem I Know Why a Caged Bird Sings, and there's another helicopter. So I was just starting to read it and then I heard that. It's red and blue. Everything's red and blue lately. It's like the red pill and the blue pill. I'm so wrecked. I've just been like sitting and just I try not to think, but I have to think because I just do. So anyway, yesterday when I was doing this, there was a blue-tongued lizard at that one. Now notice that's the one with the pearl. And there was a blue-tongued lizard. I nearly touched it. And then the slide fell. I was pulling out a weed from my pig face. There you go, pig face. And then the slide fell on it and it moved. So lucky I didn't touch it. So the red slide. So I've written it down. And then all the cops that I deal with, their name is Zed. So I'm thinking lizard. And yeah. I read a couple of paragraphs of the Mercury newspaper article about Cleo. And yeah, it's interesting. Well, it's not that interesting. I mean, yeah. Let's count how many of these there are, because it's a circle, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and there's a bee. Where'd the bee go? There it is. I don't know if you can see it. So there's a bee and there's 13. Sounds lucky to me. Hey, Mr. Bee. You're very beautiful. You're a hard worker, aren't you? Where's your queen bee, huh? Yeah, buzz, buzz, buzz. Where'd it go? Yeah. Yeah. You got 13 to choose. Lucky for some. Unlucky for others. Seems to be lucky for me because I follow natural law. So if you want to get into this natural law, look up Mark Passio. Passio is a butterfly. That's another natural law thing. So it's come in my sight when I'm saying something or thinking something. Now look at that line. See that? That's geoengineering. Look at that line. Like, it's not half obvious, is it? It's so obvious. Notice the sky's not blue anymore because they're trying to block the sun. And you heard me this morning saying how important the sun is. We need to get those photons into our eyes first thing in the morning and last thing before the sun goes down. But look, all the white stuff, they're just blocking it. Look at that. I'm going to walk back to the police station later. I've got more stuff. I've got heaps of stuff, but I want to tell them about Dan Andrews and how I did his astrology the other month. And I let Lucky Lance know as well, who is Zara Gard Wilson's husband. I told Lucky Lance, but he didn't respond because he's just a moron who's been double vaccinated. That God did have something to do with Dan Andrews falling over. Because in a past life, so God is good. Like, you get punished. Like, if you do wrong, you get shit. Like karma. We all know what karma is. So, I'm going in the shade. There's no shade. Dan Andrews. So in a past life, he was a politician, last past life. And, I want to show you something. And so he's a past life in the other life. And in this life, he's meant to be more into his family and his children. Now, I found this DNA. Now, it's like an office thing. It was on the ground near the mechanics. Now, that's the edge. Like, so I put it there. And then I was sitting here before, and I noticed my pendulum is there. And then remember when I was at the cop shop and I said conundrum? I remember in the Mercury article they keep saying Carnarvon. Anyway, it's just a thought. But it says Dan. Well, let's say that it says Dan, right? It says Dan, say bye-bye to... And it's crossing out the G, look. Good luck. I hope, God, I hope. But I have faith. Oh, and a couple of years ago, cops can check this out too if they want. So what I'm doing is I'm de-occulting. So all these Freemasons and all the elites, they use occult. And I'm de-occulting it, meaning so occult means hidden knowledge. So I'm making it public. And I found these rego numbers, right? Like both sides. It was on there before. I shouldn't have touched it. Far out. Oh! There. Now, if you notice, I can read upside down, backwards, whatever. So we'll go from the top down. Looks like Eden to me. Oh, so it could be dead, and so yeah. What else have I written here? Tell pigs about God helping him to slip. Read past life politics this life. Yeah, I told you that. And I can tell you all this stuff. I've been working it all out today. Like, I just got heaps of stuff. I'll give you something. So my dad died on the 7th of October, right? And since then, I've had this friggin' amazing psychic gift. And I was watching a reading, and it was on the JDS Tarot channel. And I think it was something that was called Send in the Clowns. So he said during the reading that my dad taught me to ride a bike. And then I wrote, well, because you know how I scribe. Well, I wrote, ha ha ha, he let go and I crashed into the rose bush. Well, next thing I know, I'm writing my address when I was a kid, right? 3 Fuchsia Court, Mulgrave. Now, if I do the word games on that, 3 is fur, right? Because here it goes fee, fi, fur, right? So fur is through. So I wrote fur here. And then if I do this, that's fuck's sake. And that's our, and a T can be a J. So because I dobbed him in and said, haha, he let go and crashed into the rose bush, and I said rose is the highest frequency flower, because I learned that because my daughter's a florist and I taught her that. And that's why roses are usually given for love. And he's written, for fuck's sake, our J. So, like, there's real humour. So anyway, I'll stop there for now. That'll do.